so glad to see you. Hello, everybody, so glad to see you. Hello, second graders, so glad to see you. Hello, second graders, so glad to see you. Okay, friends, I know that last time we were talking about 1,000 hungry animals, so I wanted to do a really fun game with you called, well, hold on one second, I want to make sure I get it right. 5 Little Monkeys. Now, it's not the 5 little monkeys jumping out of bed, okay? These are 5 little monkeys that are actually teasing a hungry animal, a hungry alligator. Not a really good idea. So, we're going to use tempo. Can you say T-E-M-P-O? That's how we spell tempo. Try it again. T-E-M-P-O. That's how we spell tempo. One more time. T-E-M-P-O. That's how we spell tempo. My friends, tempo is the speed of the music, okay? If I want to go faster, I'm going to put my foot on the accelerator in my car and I'm going to go faster. If I want to slow down, I'm going to put my foot on the brake and I'm going to slow down. So tempo is the speed of the music. It can be fast, it can be medium, or it can be very slow. We always call fast or very fast, you know the word, say presto. Yeah. And very slow is largo. So we're going to start off with our 5 little monkeys. Are you ready? Let's do it. 5 little monkeys swinging in a tree. Teasing Mr. Alligator, you can't catch me. You can't catch me. Now, we're going to slow down and we're going to get softer. Do you remember what softer is? Piano. Along came the alligator, quiet as can be, and snap! How many are left? 4. And our snap is going to be really forte or really loud. Okay, ready? Let's do it. 4 little monkeys swinging in the tree. Teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. You can't catch me. Along came a crocodile, quiet as can be, and snap! How many are left? Alligator, there were 5. Take away 2. 3. Good subtraction. A 1, a 2, 3. Here we go. 3 little alligators swinging in a tree. Teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. You can't catch me. Along comes a crocodile, quiet as can be, and snap! Okay, ready? What's 3 minus 1? What do we have left? Only 2 left. 2 little monkeys swinging in the tree. Teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. You can't catch me. Along came the crocodile, quiet as can be, and snap! There's only 1 left. You think he would have learned his lesson, but he was a goofball. 1 little alligator. Oh, I always say alligator, excuse me. 1 little monkey swinging in the tree. Teasing Mr. Alligator, can't catch me. You can't catch me. Shh, piano. Along came the alligator, quiet as can be. And snap! That is 1 full alligator. Okay. So my friends, the last time that we had class, we were talking about our menu, okay? Our menu. Do you remember how we went from our whole note to our half notes, to our quarters, to our eighth notes, or our wholes, to our twos, to our tas, to our titis? Okay, remember my big fat pumpkin pie, okay, then gets sliced into 2 halves, then gets sliced into 4 big quarters, then gets sliced into 8 smaller pieces, okay? So today we're just going to review our song and then we're going to move on to something new, okay? So my friends, do you remember the hungry animals? They said gobble, gobble, gulp, gulp, munch, munch, munch. Gobble, gobble, gulp, gulp, munch, munch, munch. All right, let's try it. You ready? Steady beating the feet. 1,000 hungry animals. You ready? 1,000 hungry animals sitting down to lunch. Gobble, gobble, gulp, gulp, munch, munch, munch. 1,000 hungry animals sitting down to lunch. Gobble, gobble, gulp, gulp, munch, munch, munch. And then we're going to add the soup, the apples, the chocolate ice cream, and the Mississippi pecan cookies. Are you ready? Let's do it. Come on. All right. Who remembers our form? It's in 3 parts and it starts on A. A, B, A. Let's do it. Are you ready? 1, 2. This time we'll copycat. I'll go first. 1,000 hungry animals sitting down to lunch. Gobble, gobble, gulp, gulp. Munch, munch, munch. Soup. Apple. Chocolate ice cream. Mississippi pecan cookie. That was so good. Let's go back to the A. 1, 2, here we go. 1,000 hungry animals sitting down to lunch. Gobble, gobble, gulp, gulp, munch, munch, munch. Yay, give yourself a round of applause. Okay, so, you know how much Mrs. Tosca loves animals. So today, we're going to take a trip to the zoo, and I'm going to ask you to do something with me. So I'm going to take a minute. You need a couple of different things. You need a piece of paper. It can be construction paper or regular paper. You need probably a marker, or I used 2 different colors. And you need a pair of scissors. So, today we're gonna take a trip to the zoo. Today we're gonna take a trip to the zoo. Oh, I wish we were off to the zoo and I was taking you, Y-O-U, because I miss you guys so much. So, this particular song says we're off to the zoo. And at the zoo, okay, we have some rhythm patterns in the same pattern that we've been working on, but with different names. So for our whole note, or our 1, 2, 3, 4, whole note, hold it, we have snake. So I'd like you to take your marker and you're going to draw down the middle of the page and then across the middle of the page, and you will have 4 equal looking rectangles. Okay, so in the first one you're going to write S-N-A-K-E, snake. And how many beats does that whole note get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you do that for me? You'll notice that I used a different color marker, okay, for my counts. And then over here, we're going to have 2 half notes, or 2 twos. 2, 2, half note, half note. And we have a tiger, T-I-G-E-R. And you'll notice that I also put the counts here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Now, if you look down in this corner, we have 4 quarters or 4 tas. Ta, ta, alligator. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Alligator. Now this one got a little bit cut off because my marker was pretty thick and I had a small space to write. But I have 4 groups of eighth notes or titis, and it goes like this. Little tiny baby bunny. Listen to that again. T, 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 T. Little tiny baby bunny. And my titis are 2 sounds on 1 beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know that it might take you a while to draw this, and that's absolutely fine. If you need to stop it and rewind it, you can. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually take this and I'm going to cut them into those 4 different rhythm patterns. And that's kind of cool because when we sing about going to the zoo next week, we can actually put these in any order that we want. In fact, if you, when you're finished, want to take a picture of what you've done, you can line up the patterns in the order that you chose, and you can take a picture and send it to me on Seesaw and post it to the music folder. So we're going to go from big to small. Are you ready? We're off to the zoo. We hope we see a kangaroo. We're off to the zoo, and you can come too. We're off to the zoo. We hope we see a kangaroo. We're off to the zoo, and you can come too. What do we see at the zoo? We see a snake, tiger, alligator, little tiny bunny, snake, tiger, alligator, little baby bunny. Now the cool thing is, I can make this into a musical sentence, and I'll show you how to do it. We're off to the zoo. We hope to see a kangaroo. We're off to the zoo, and you can come too. So now I'm going to take my cards and I'm going to put them into a musical sentence. I'm going to start with what we've practiced. Snake, tiger, alligator, little tiny baby bunny. But you know what the fun part is? You don't have to do yours in this order. You can switch the cards around and do any order that you want. Okay? So I just switched mine around and it goes like this. We're off to the zoo. We hope to see a kangaroo. We're off to the zoo, and you can come too. Why don't you be my echo with your sticks or your lap drum or any instrument that you have at home? Are you ready? Let's go. I'll go first. Tiger, snake, little tiny baby bunny, alligator. We're off to the zoo. We hope to see a kangaroo. We're off to the zoo, and you can come too. Tiger, snake, little tiny baby bunny, alligator. We're off to the zoo. We hope to see a kangaroo. We're off to the zoo, and you can come too. So friends, what I'd like to do is next week, I would like to have everyone have their 4 cards ready, just like I showed you how to cut them and make them in the video. And then we can put them in any order that we want to and say it while we play it. That's right. Oops, I already dropped it. So we'll come back and we'll finish this lesson next week, okay? I'm also going to have some information, not only about note values or how many beats a note gets, but how we can read them when we put them in a long line. It's called a bar or a measure. So there's going to be a little video of me showing you how to put your notes into little tiny spaces called bars or measures so they're easy to read. All right? Kiss your brains because you are amazing. I'm so proud of you, and I'll see you next week.